poem you haven't seen before can really make you sweat. So I've tried to break it down for people of the internet by building a highly expensive piece of kit to help your essay fly, and that's this cube with these 6 words on it: who, where, when, what, how and why. Firstly, who? Who's in the poem? Perhaps you're given someone's name. Are they old, young, human, animal, alien kind, or just the same as you, me, him, her, them or us, or no one in the living world? Is it I, the first person, you, the second, he or she, that's the third? Is the poet a know-it-all, or an omniscient narrator, we might say? Or do they show intention, pushing you to see things in their way? Next, where? Where's the poem set? In a cafe, in the bath, in a trip down the M20 or a snowy forest path? Could you close your eyes and see yourself inside the poem's space? Does it keep you still or move you around from place to place to place? And if the exact geographical location's still not clear, can you tell it from the sound of this your language that you hear? Next, when? This is simple. What's the time and what's the date? Could this have been written yesterday, or would that be too late? Lookest thou for clues like that archaic language, or a lady in a bonnet, which might give the game away that it's a 19th century sonnet, or you're on it if there's references to wars or kings or queens. Join all the dots and guess the date. It's easier than it seems. Next, the question what can get you down, because poets like to hide what they mean to say in riddles, yet they take you for a ride through double meanings, inference, puns that puzzle you for fun. So if you're stuck, ask what was happening when the poem had just begun, and by the poem's end what new and useful things have been revealed. But please keep your wits about you, your ears open, your eyes peeled, because these poets say the best things in the fewest words they can. Don't be scared to zoom in close on one word if it fits your plan. Now on to how. How does the poem write? Is whose, where's, when's and what's. In other words, how does he show all other writers he's the boss? Does he use rhythm, rhyme, alliteration, lines in zigzags on the page? Does he use metaphor? In the poet John Donne's time, this was the rage. Does he personify strange objects like John Betjeman's friendly bombs? Does he compare through similes or clash with oxymorons? And are the lines all joined in one long stream of thought, or do they pause and take a breath? If so, then punctuation's probably the cause. And so, the last and most important question on my cube is why. Miss this last one from my list, I'll mark your work and cry. So you take all of your answers from the other 5 and explain why they are as they are. This brings the poem alive. For example, it's no good having written that the poem changes rhythm if you can't tell me why the poem's doing it. And if you've got a great idea that the poet feels fear, not explaining your thinking will ruin it. So, you've got to write well on the poem from hell. Your essay's going down the tube. No need for word rage, keep your eyes on the page and remember my 6W cube.